You know what I like? I like punctuality. I'm glad, people were here at the time that I start these streams. It's pretty dope. I really dig it. So what's shaking, everybody? It's your boy, King of the Golden State. Got a little dust on my camera screen here. I gotta fix that. And yeah, just saying what's up to everybody as I type down names here. I'm probably gonna let this drag out until maybe 6:20 or so. Yeah, and I'm gonna shut things down. Sort of shoot the crap. It might be 6:15, 6:20, depends on how I feel. Let me see, I got 0 on my huh. I'm sure it's different. If you guys see me, go ahead and wave or what have you. Do whatever you kids do, and I'm gonna start taking down names and see who's in the chat right now. Got Lord of Brooklyn, BK for life. Dude, we gotta shorten that name up, brother. I'm kidding. No, good to see you, bro. Got Raider Bear, got Sith Lorley. What's going on, Sith? I ran back here and I forgot to put the shirt on. I have the shirt. I'm going to wear that shirt. You have my word. It's going to happen. Gabriel Fonseca, what's going on? Victoria Pajak, yeah, you're on the wheel, just so you know. You did win something. Here's the thing, guys. If you won something from somebody else, it wasn't from me. You're still involved in this thing. So, I'm giving stuff out. If I have a guest star shows up, that's kind of a bonus for that person that wins. So, Gabriel Fonseca, Dobo Ninja, what's going on? Scott Polochik, Rated War, Johnny Five Alive. That is one of my favorite names. I love that. I love Short Circuit, man. It's one of the dopest films I ever watched when I was a kid. Wolf Blitz, what's going on? How you guys doing? Got who else we got in here? We got Bolo 368. What's up, Bolo? Bolo, you are not allowed on the wheel anymore. You already got your package. You are good, sir. You are good to go. James Gallegos, you are also another winner. What's going on? Yeah, guys, what's going on? To be in Phoenix. Roger Levesque, what's going on? I almost forgot that you were on with Biggie, man. I was kind of getting bags and boards, and I totally forgot to play that. But I'm going to watch on the rewind, check that out. I hope you hit Biggie with some hard-hitting questions, man. I really do. I want to see what makes that guy tick, See what's his deal, I mean, see how the brain of Biggie's comics, or I'm sorry, Enrique, aka Biggie's comics. That's my boy, man. No, but I'll have to check that out. I know I was supposed to see that live, but sometimes get busy. Lon Espinoza, what's going on? What is going on? Gomez Comic Collector, what's up, my brother? Chinmo. Hey, I love that name. That's an awesome name. Like I said, Bolo 368's in here, just hanging out. Jeremiah Babcock, what is going on, my brother? What's going on? Getting you put on the wheel here, guys. Good seeing everybody on a Monday evening or / afternoon, depending on what part of the country you're at. And so, like I said earlier, I'm gonna put names down until I'd say 6:15, 6:20, depends on when I want to shut things down. If you're here and you're putting your name in the chat, you're most likely being put on the wheel. So I'm just working my way on here. And if you guys haven't seen the video from before, last week's video, which I was kind of late on, before I go any further, this is going to be the latest giveaway, guys. Superboy 199, also known as Superboy, starring a Legion of Superheroes. And little did anybody know, this is a Dave Cockrum cover. And that is like one of the things I'm taking advantage of with the chat right now, is putting up a question of your favorite David Cockrum piece of work. I mean, a lot of people are going to say X-Men. I mean, I can't help it. I love X-Men. X-Men stuff, really dope stuff, man. Like, everybody loves X-Men 101. I saw that earlier, and I saw that in some of the chat, part of the chat. Big Lion Cat, what's going on, bro? How you doing, man? Good to see you. I'm putting you on the wheel as well. But everyone talks about Knights of Ren. Well, not everybody's talking about Knights of Ren. I'm talking about Knights of Ren. You're on the list, sir. Everyone's talking about, like the obvious X-Men 101. You know, X-Men 101 is a great cover. I got 2 copies of that. You know, but I think some people make the mistake of comparing Azores Tiger. What's going on, man? How you doing? Some people make the mistake of comparing Cockrum to John Byrne. I think I'm not alone on that. Don't get me wrong, John Byrne, great artist. Dave Cockrum as well, but Cockrum was before Byrne. But yeah, I mean, like Cockrum is one of those guys. You know, God, if I'm not mistaken, he did pass away, right? I mean, like years ago, but he was one of those guys where it's like I would say he's like, compared to both artists, he's the underrated artist between like John Byrne and Dave Cockrum, you know, himself. So, you know, hey Tino 73, what's going on? Yeah, like Cockrum, I mean, was not only known for doing X-Men, but he also did Iron Fist. You know, for those who haven't caught on to that part, Cockrum did Iron Fist as well. He also did some Marvel Premiere stuff. Raider Bear, what's going on, man? Sorry about your Raiders yesterday. Sith Lorley, hey, sorry about your Raiders as well, man. Jam Sessions, Funk Comics, Kinichiwa K. Titus. What's going on, man? Let's see here. I'm going to start putting names down for a little bit. I'm going to put Big Lion Cat on there. Big Lion Cat, I got to do one of your actions, bro. You got to get me on there one time, man. I know you got a list. But, I can add a little bit more flavor for you, you know? You know how the brothers get the flavor, man. Come on. No, man. Hey, honestly, good seeing you, BLC. You know, you're good people, bro. You know. But going back to Cockrum, guys, I mean, Dave Cockrum is one of those guys who probably, I mean, he was the guy before the guy, and John Byrne was back, you know, for when it came to X-Men, was the guy. You know, it's sort of like that whole thing you hear on if you ever seen the movie Swingers. This is the guy behind the guy. That was basically Dave Cockrum, and I loved his work, man. Yeah, people like that. You know, plus who else we got? Like I said, the Byrne Cockrum runs were insane. But everyone talks about 101, X-Men 101. But yeah, and Terry, like 69 Chop Stop, Terry Austin and Paul Smith. Yeah, I mean, like Paul Smith, insanely underrated. Terry Austin is a great artist, man. You know, like as far as inkers, you know, Miss Marvel, exactly, Victoria, you're right. I mean, like Miss Marvel, you know, he did great work. He did the debut of her costume. It was like issue, 20. Ron Herb, you're not late. Matter of fact, I have you on this list. Thomas Churchill, what is up? What is up, bro, man? One of my biggest contributors right there is Thomas Churchill. I'm telling you, man. Kevin Bixby, what's going on, Kevin Bixby? How you doing, guys? No, but like everyone talks about 101. One of my favorites that I got off a video game cover, and if you guys aren't familiar with this video game cover, I can't really share it with you guys right now, but X-Men 126, first appearance of Proteus. And the thing is, guys, it's not, you know, it doesn't have Proteus on the cover or anything like that, but it has its like this whole team grouping on, and it's like Storm, Cyclops, Colossus, Wolverine, and I think that may have been doubled as a video game cover for like the Nintendo, like Nintendo or Super Nintendo cover or something like that. And that was one of the few things that got me into comics, man. You know, that was one of those things I really dug. You know, exactly. Lord of Brooklyn, Jose Garcia Lopez is a very underrated artist. God, I always seem to get him. I don't know why, but I always seem to get mixed up with Phil Jimenez, who I'm sure if you guys have met Phil Jimenez, he's kind of a jerk. I mean, I haven't met him personally, but from what I've heard, he is not the nicest guy. So, you know what I mean? I'm probably gonna avoid that guy personally. I mean, this, you know, whenever cons come around, ever, you know, I mean, one day Comic Cons will come back. Not sure if they're gonna come back in the same way that they used to be, but you see Jam Sessions. I got you on the list here, buddy. But dude, yeah, I mean, it's just one of those things where it's like, you know, what's shaking, Jay Salsa? What's going on, brother? How you doing? Yeah, I got you on the list here. No, yeah, like I think Phil Jimenez, from what I understand, great Wonder Woman artist, but I heard he's a complete dick, and that's what I've heard. I've never met the guy. Would I like to meet the guy? Sure. I mean, seems like seemed like he might be somebody to meet. Like I've heard different opinions. Yes, I've heard. Yeah, Scott. I've heard that John Byrne is not a nice guy. I've met John Byrne a long time ago when I was a kid. That's the thing, and it's like I never, I never met them recently. Like I've met John Byrne for a brief signing. This is before like CGC was a big thing, and it was kind of one of those things where it was kind of like, all right, well, nowadays John Byrne, no one really digs John Byrne. He's like a dick. I met him briefly once when I was a kid. I met George Perez briefly when I was a kid and got their signatures. Same with Frank Miller. Like Frank Miller. I remember meeting that guy when he kind of looked relatively healthy. And he had hair and didn't need a hat and looked like Freddy Krueger. Because nowadays people are comparing him to like Freddy Krueger. James Sessions. That's funny. Yeah, dude. I mean, like, like I don't know, man. Like, so, like, I've heard good stories of people liking Rob Liefeld. Like, I mean, I've heard the Rob Liefeld like lovers and such, but people who actually legitimately thought Rob Liefeld's a nice guy. I'm not saying he's a bad guy. I think sometimes, for me, when it comes to people, I'm gonna close this out at 6:20, guys. When it comes to meeting people, like say like a Rob Liefeld, Rob Liefeld. I said Rob Liefeld. Rob Liefeld. I can't believe I said that. When it comes to meeting people like Rob Liefeld, people like I met him, and I never really had much of an issue, but a lot of people have had issues. Wilbert, what's going on? But I've heard people say, Rob's actually a nice guy, and I'm just kind of like, all right, well, I'm waiting to see that because back in the day when I was a kid, I was kind of looking forward to meeting Rob Liefeld, and I did, and I had no real issue with him except for like there is a story where I was a kid back at San Diego Comic-Con, and I wanted him to do a sketch on my sketchbook. So I was told to leave my sketchbook there with him, and I come back the next day and he haven't done. Several days, during the con, I kept coming to him, like to this handler, like, is it done? Is it done? Is it done? Con was over by the time of this whole thing, and he was gone. And that kind of set me pretty set, because for me, I was always a big Liefeld fan. I was always one of those guys who was always in his corner, because he's always like that. He's always like that child you want to do good, and you always wanted to really just get over that hump, because I know he was always busy with things and doing stuff, and every time it was just like, it was just the same old crap. Never came out on time, with stuff, and never got anything done. Like, it was just so annoying, dude. And I just couldn't take it. I mean, at some point, as time grew by, I became like I guess you could say I became a hater. Funk Comics was going on. Joey Bag of Sevens was going on, guys. How you doing? But no, it's like at some point I guess you could say I became a semi-hater of Rob Liefeld. I mean, or in my case, when I screw up, Rob Liefeld. It's not like Scooby-Doo. But no, I mean, like, Jesus Christ. Oh, this is too hilarious. I just saw that. Yeah. Thanks. Thanks, bro. Appreciate that. Oh, yeah. Dude, like, Roger, I hear you, man. Yeah. It's like, I get the guy who wants to make money. Hey, Christopher Babcock, what's going on? I get the guy who wants to make money, but man, dude, you can't. I mean, if you want to make money, stop screwing over your fan base. Stop. That's the thing. Stop screwing over your fan base and stop, and just put stuff out on time. There's nothing wrong with putting stuff out on time. I mean, if you do that, that will get your fans back. I mean, if Rob puts stuff like out on a consistent basis, out on time, I think honestly, a lot more people would gravitate back to him. I mean, that's the thing. I mean, like I didn't hate. I don't hate Liefeld. I just wanted that guy to just do well. Like Silvestri always put stuff out. I won't say exactly on time, but relatively on time. Jim Lee, he got put into a bet that he could put something out on time, and you know what? He put like Superman run out on time for the most part. The Batman run, the Hush storyline on time for the most part. And actually, no, the Batman run he did do on time. So because he was answering a bet and he did it, and he acknowledged it. And I thought, you know what? That's all it takes. Just put something out on time, and no one's going to give you shit for it, because that was a massive difference. DLE, I almost missed you, buddy. How you doing, bud? That was the thing. And I don't know what I think, for going back to what I was saying about Byrne. I think Byrne, for a lot of people, he's a dick, and I never really had that experience yet. I've had like experiences with Neil Adams, and yeah, I mean, to take a picture of them, it costs money, but I was like, that's fine. I understand that, but when it came to like I don't know, meeting, yeah, Scott, you're right. The pouches are something else. Hey, Jojo, what's going on? I got your message, Jojo. I'm gonna check up with that whole thing you were telling me about, and see what's going on, and I'll get back to you. Okay, who else we got here? Double A, I know that guy. Double A, what's going on? I'm gonna put you on the list, my friend. But no, but yeah, I mean, the thing is, if you hear it, here's the thing: if you don't want to be let down by your idols, do yourself a favor and probably don't meet them. If you've heard constant bad stuff about them, or maybe if you've gotten a chance to meet them earlier in life before they were known as like douchebags or dicks, hopefully it's earlier than later, because like Philly Born, what's going on? Yeah, hopefully it's earlier than later, because who knows? Later they could be dicks. I mean, like I've heard that Frank Miller. God, this is a big wheel, guys. I've heard that Frank Miller, he charges $100 or $150 a signature for CGC. I haven't had anything signed from him in such a long time. I've bought stuff that's been pre-signed from him, because I just didn't want to do the whole thing, and I figure it would be better to just leave him alone, and and not have a bad experience, guys. Let's see. I'm gonna give it 5 more minutes here, guys. 6:25. Losing in here in case you guys are putting me on mute. But no, I mean, like, but the thing is, like, meeting your idols can be disappointing, Yeah, Lord, I will keep that in mind. I'll keep that in mind, really. Just so you guys know, real quick, guys, this will be the grand prize giveaway. We're going to give it about 5 more minutes, and I'm going to start spinning the wheel. Make sure I got everybody. I got Ron Herb, got Double A, got Sif Lorley, Scott Polochik. This, guys, is Superboy 199. That is the Dave Cockrum cover. It's not really a key, guys, but it's a really cool Dave Cockrum cover. Really love that cover. 7.0 white pages. And, yeah, it's going to go to the winner of whoever's going to win on this wheel. So, as soon as we hit 6:25, but yeah, and I'll start spinning that wheel, and it'll be pretty cool. I figure I'd drag a few more people in here. And if you don't claim it as I spin the wheel, then I will go to somebody else. So, yeah. No. No, man. You can meet me, man. I'll meet you one day. It's no problem. But no, it's like yeah, Steve Skroce is severely underrated. I agree. There's a lot of artists who don't get that due, and I think a lot of that, in my opinion, is ruined. I think a lot of that is ruined by, I'm going to say it, probably 90s art, 90s comic books. I think, like, say, the Lees, the Liefelds, the Silvestris, people who were constantly gravitated to those artists who never really had stuff coming on time, people are gravitated to that. And that's okay. That's fine. But people fail to see the Frizzens or the Stephanie Hanses, or hell, even the Lionel Francis Hughes, hell, like, there's some underrated artists you'd be surprised about. Like if, because a lot of people don't want to branch out, but you know what? Speaking of Andersons, double A, Brent Anderson from Astro City. That's a great one. Ron Erb, I agree. Lee's X-Men is the definitive X-Men. As weird as DC has gotten, I think at some point in the next 10 years, I think Lee will come back to Marvel and draw X-Men again, somewhere in 10 years. Because something tells me, with all the stuff going on with DC, I have a feeling that, I mean, don't quote me on it, but I have a feeling that at some point, all right, BLC, you want a blue wrench? Because you know what? You owe me a blue wrench then. The next time I see you, I'm going to give you owe me a blue wrench. You got it, buddy, because I know you. But no, it's this, the thing is, like, the way DC is going, I don't want to get into a tangent. I got about 40 entries on the wheel here, guys. I got another 2 minutes. The way things have gone with the DC stuff right now, you kind of have a feeling that Lee is eventually going to come back to Marvel at some point. I think so, because he's got some things taken away from him at some point, and I was kind of like, all right, that's fine, but you feel like it's a matter of time. At some point, he's going to come back to Marvel, whether he's doing FF or X-Men, somewhere along, because like Marvel's constant. It's a constant thing. And right now, DC has been losing things like every year. And you think as time passes that eventually, that he's going to, eventually it's in the cards. He's going to come back to X-Men. I'm not making any breaking news announcements or anything like that. I'm no Reggie Collects. We both go to the same. It's weird. We both go to the same LCS. I don't understand that. We barely see each other. But yeah, I just think, at some point, Lee will eventually come back. He can't do independent comics on his own, and I don't know. I mean, it's at some point where I think it's gonna, I don't know. I think at some point he's gonna come back. I can't say it's him. I mean, because he's still he's like in his 50s, early 50s. He's still got plenty of time in his career to eventually come back to X-Men and draw that. And I would love to see like a Jonathan Hickman, Jim Lee X-Men. That might strain everybody. That might strain everybody's eyes. You know what I mean? I mean, that's one of those things that would just be totally strain everybody's eyes. But all right, guys, we are closed. I misspelled close. I'm closed here at 6:25. His Wolverine is the best, Ron. I agree. His Wolverine is the best. We are closed here, guys. So, I got a lot of people here listed for this lovely slab, guys. 37 watching. I love it. Superboy, $1.99. Superboy and Legion Superheroes, and is a wonderful Dave Cockrum cover. I think that's one of my favorite Dave Cockrum DC covers he's ever done. He's a really awesome cover artist. We are going to spin this wheel, guys, and close it and lock it. You're right. Done, son. Closed and locked. So Let me get the shared screen here, guys. Get you guys squared away. I do have 40 names here, guys. Got 40 names. And I'm not going to read all 40. But for some reason, I still have the real Rob Liefeld in here. I don't know why. Or should I call him Rob Reifeld? Rob Reifeld. I sound like Scooby-Doo for crying out loud. All right, guys. So you guys know the deal. I'm going to spin this wheel once. 1 out of 40 chances you guys will get this lovely slab. So fingers crossed, guys. Fingers crossed. And here we go. Good luck, guys. Just round around where it goes. Oh, it was so close to the real Rob Liefeld. Funk Comics 814. Funk Comics 814. Sir, if you could please stand and be counted. If you could please stand and be counted, sir. Jeez, that's wild. That is wild. Let's see. Yes, sir. You are Funk Comics. If you are in. Funk Comics, my friend. I see you. I see you. Did I not? I didn't share the screen. Just so you guys know, there it is. It's right there. Damn it. I thought I shared the screen. There you guys go. Funk Comics 814. I'm sorry, guys. I'm trying to work on the kinks here. We have a winner. Funk Comics 814. Sir, congratulations. I'm a jerk off. I should have had this fixed better. Guys. And that's the sound of a bunch of people clicking off the screen and saying, all right, we're done. No. Hey, guys. This is going to go to Fun Comics. Fun Comics. You can reach me on Instagram, King of the Golden State, on Instagram. Or if you don't have Instagram, Funk Comics 814, please hit me up on King of the Golden State at gmail.com. That's King of the Golden State at gmail.com. Still working out the kinks. I know I'm working things out. Working on another video, guys, tonight, and I will have it out hopefully by tomorrow. And I will show you guys the next slab that'll be coming out. And I'll have things all straightened out better than this sometimes. I don't get it. Still, true winner. True winner, guys. But that's it, guys. I got nothing else for you. Thank you for being on. Like I said, look forward to another video I'll have posted up this week. Be sure to like, comment, and subscribe. Even this video, this stream. And also stay tuned for hanging with the home of the NY Warriors as Biggie's Comics is going to be coming up at 7 o'clock Pacific, 10 o'clock Eastern Standard Time. And also, of course, you got, tomorrow you'll have the Cover Price Top 10 on Lords of the Long Box channel. Also on Wednesday. I don't know if there's anything on Wednesday. But if you've been to YouTube, you know what's going on. Appreciate you guys being here, and I will talk to you guys later. Like I said, be sure to like, comment, subscribe, and we'll talk soon. Peace.